I was a kid, I'd take me a trip every summer down to Mississippi. I'd visit my granny in her antebellum world. I'd run barefooted all day long, climbing trees just as free as a song. As one day I happened to catch myself a little squirrel. I stuffed him down in an old shoebox. I punched a couple of holes in the top. When Sunday came, I snuck him into church. I was sitting way back on the very last pew, showing him to my good buddy Hugh, and the squirrel got loose and went totally berserk. Well, what happened next, it was hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, others thought it was hell, but the fact that something was among us was plain to see. As the choir sang, "I surrender all," the squirrel ran up Harmonic's coveralls. He leaped to his feet and said, "Something get a hold of me!" The day the squirrel went berserk in the First Self-Righteous Church of the sleepy little town of Pascagoula, the end of their fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. Well, Harv hit the aisles a dancing and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon. Harv thought he had a weed eater loose in his fruit of the loons. He fell to his knees to plead and beg, and the squirrel ran out of his breeches leg unobserved to the other side of the room. Yes, sir, all the way over to the Amen pew where sat Sister Bertha Better Than You, been watching all these proceedings with sadistic glee. Oh, you should have seen the look in her eyes when the squirrel jumped her garters and crossed her thighs. She leaped to her feet and said, "Lord, have mercy on me." As the squirrel ran laps inside her dress, she marched the aisles and began to confess the sins that would cause a sailor to blush with shame. She spoke of gossip and church dissension, but the thing that got everybody's attention was when she spoke about her love life and she started naming names. The day the squirrel went berserk in the First Self-Righteous Church of the sleepy little town of Pascagoula. Yeah, there was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. Well, 16 deacons and the preacher was saved. $25,000 was raised and 50 signed up for Congo missions right on the spot. And even without an invitation, there was at least 300 rededications, and we all got baptized whether we needed it or not. Well, you've heard the Bible story, I guess, of how he parted the waters for Moses to pass, all the miracles God has wrought in this old world. Well, the one I remember till my dying day was how he put that church back on the narrow way with a half-crazy Mississippi squirrel. The day the squirrel went berserk in the First Self-Righteous Church of the sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. The day the squirrel went berserk in the First Self-Righteous Church of the sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. The day the squirrel went berserk in the First Self-Righteous Church. Of the sleepy little town of Pascagoula.